So Goku and the gang are back in a new movie called Dragonball Z Battle of the Gods. And when I say gang, I mean everyone is back in this movie. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Chi-Chi, Bulma, King Kai, Buu, everyone, and even Emperor Pilaf is back. Now let's see if this movie is decent. It should be, since it was based in a time before Dragon Ball GT. Within the vast endless void known as the universe, there are gods. Well, at least they're called gods because these beings possess the power to either create or destroy planets. The movie introduces a god of destruction named Beerus. Beetlejuice. Look, I'm American, not Japanese. Deal with it. So I guess I'll just call you Beerus. After he's awakened from his slumber by his companion, Whis, Beerus is pleased to hear that Frieza destroyed the planet Vegeta since he was too lazy himself to do it. But then he's shocked to hear that it was a Saiyan who defeated Frieza using his Super Saiyan form. Hearing the word Super Saiyan, he recalls a dream he had which foretold the existence of the legendary Super Saiyan God. This piques Beerus' curiosity, so he and Whis set out to find the last surviving Saiyans, which we all know who they are. King Kai tells Goku of this god of destruction, and wouldn't you know it, he wants to challenge him. Good old Goku! Beerus and Whis conveniently land on King Kai's planet and meet Goku. Naturally, Goku wants a challenge, and Beerus says, why not? Major KO! Even in Super Saiyan 3 mode, Goku was flanked aside! Hey! After that, Beerus and Whis head to Earth to find the other Saiyans as King Kai informs Vegeta of the situation. He didn't have to say much though, since Vegeta knows Beerus oh too well. Like a boss. So Vegeta has to slap on a smile and show what a great planet Earth can be while they crash Bulma's 38th birthday party. Right, sister, you're not fooling anyone. It's like I could tell everybody I'm 19. Wouldn't you know it, something goes wrong, so Beerus decides to destroy Earth. It's up to the Z Fighters, including Goku, to save the world from a god. Holy crap, people! Goku and the others have faced aliens, androids, boo, but a god? Epic levels to the maximum, people. And for those of you who don't want spoilers, because I can't help myself, I will say this. I love this movie. It captures everything Dragon Ball Z is about, but it adds something different to the mix. The villain, the ending, the overall chemistry. It has all the action you could ever want from Dragon Ball Z, but it has the comedy of Dragon Ball. A great combo if you ask me. Like I said, if you don't want any spoilers, just hear me out and let me say, this is an amazing movie for Dragon Ball Z. And now we're on to some spoiler territory. This is a great story and the animation is spectacular, but it wouldn't have worked if it wasn't for the characters and just how awesome they are. Even the new characters fit in, and they are just awesome. The villain I praised before is Beerus, who is a combination of sloth, tranquility, and providence. He has the power to destroy any life form and planet, but that's just part of his job. When gods of life bring forth new planets, he has to balance out the system and choose a planet that is deemed unworthy and dispose of it. Nasty job, but someone's gotta do it, I guess. Now, would I call him a villain? I don't know if I would. I mean, sure, you have to make sure you don't piss him off or else your planet is doomed, but you just have to make sure your planet is good and full of decent people. Now, how did Earth piss off Beerus? I'll give you one guess. No kidding, this is my planet. No kidding, my planet. No, you're bad kidding. Sorry, I couldn't help it. There's something about Beerus as a character. Yes, he has all the powers in the universe, but he doesn't abuse it. He behaves mostly in a regal manner, but always gives the look of, yeah, you know what I can do, so behave yourself, okay? Plus, his cat-like design adds to his character. Like any other cat, he is lazy, curious, and adorable when something catches his eye. Out of all the opponents Goku and the others have faced, Beerus has to be my favorite just by his personality alone. He's just a unique and fun character, and having Whis by his side just adds to Beerus' character. This guy is a feminine guy who's there to serve Beerus while also being the comedic attribute. With his charm and quirky personality, he tends to keep the atmosphere very lighthearted and calm. Yes, the world's coming to an end, and there's an epic battle right behind me, but more sushi please! So yeah, the new characters fit in well, but what can I say about the old characters? Like I said, Everyone is here! And even with all these characters together in one movie, you never lose focus of the story. Everyone's here to have a good time at Bulma's party, but through Vegeta, you feel the tension when Beerus is there. And on that note, Vegeta. This movie shows how the Buu Saga changed him for the better. He's not the prideful prince of all Saiyans anymore. Sure, he still wants to beat Goku and prove he is the strongest warrior in the universe, but you see here how much he's changed. For one thing, he's going through extremes to make sure Earth isn't destroyed. And when I say extremes... Bingo! 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 I love that clip. And that's a question we have to ask. Why would he ruin his prideful reputation to save a planet he wanted to destroy in the first place? I think this scene right here sums it up. Vegeta's a family man! And now that he's a family man, he's gonna do whatever it takes to protect his new home. Now, it was well known that Beerus is a great threat, and no one would win against him. So how could the Z Fighters fight against this guy? Well, Beerus wanted a Super Saiyan God. So sure enough, they find a way to give him a Super Saiyan God. It turns out when you have 6 pure-hearted Saiyans, doesn't it get better from here, Vegeta? 5 of them can lend their powers to the one who will become the God. Goku, of course, takes on the role and achieves deity levels. How do you like that now, Superman? One thing I will say about the Super Saiyan God form is that it gives a good slap in the face to Dragon Ball GT. Why? I'll tell you why. At first, we had only 5 Saiyans in total. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Trunks, and Goten. They were short 1 Saiyan until Videl comes forth and says she's pregnant. She's pregnant with a quarter Saiyan. And somehow she is able to help Goku achieve Super Saiyan God mode. Do you have any idea how helpful that could have been in GT? For one thing, it would have brought more use to Pan and Brock. I know they're bad characters and they are annoying as hell, but hear me out. With Vegeta possessed by Baby, Goku could have had Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Pan, and Brock to achieve God mode and save the day. The end! I know movies are not canon to the series, but come on, I had to bash GT. As for the fighting, I am impressed. Usually in Dragon Ball Z, the fighting would consist of a lot of destruction. With every area the battle was based on, at least 1% of it would be left standing. Mountains would come crumbling down, craters would misshape the earth, and major cities were gone in a blink of an eye. In this movie, however, Beerus and Goku fight their way in precise accuracy. Not one building was destroyed in any of the fight scenes. That's pretty damn impressive. It truly shows that these fighting brutes can combat with little to no damage to the planet. A little late for Namek though. Overall, the fighting in Dragon Ball Z has clearly evolved. Before, it was about brute strength and power. In this movie, it's about accuracy and precision. And with the amazing animation this movie had, the fight scenes came out beautifully done. It felt three-dimensional rather than cartoonish. And sure enough, with every series, the Z Fighters obtain some sort of new power to help them defeat the bad guy, right? With Frieza, Goku achieved Super Saiyan form. For Cell, it was Gohan who achieved Super Saiyan 2 form. For Beerus, it's Super Saiyan God mode, right? Wrong. Even in God mode, Goku is no match for Beerus. So is Earth screwed? A tiny piece of it! Beerus is impressed by what he had seen, so he decides to give Earth another chance. So I guess the day is saved through sheer luck. Yay! This ending took me by surprise. In most cases, Goku and the Z Fighters always find a way to win, whether they die or not. This time, they don't win, and to make things better, Beerus tells Goku that there are 12 universes with gods that are just as or more powerful than himself. And sure, it inspired Goku to achieve higher power, but do you realize what just happened? Goku is supposed to be the strongest fighter in the universe, and this god is telling him there are more like me and are more powerful than you. That's gotta make Goku feel this small. No matter how hard he trains or whatever new power he discovers, he may or may not be able to reach a level compared to Beerus. But still, a little thing that doesn't bring good old Goku down. Overall, this has to be the best movie to come out of Dragon Ball Z. It had everything we love from the Dragon Ball franchise with an added twist. It's a refreshing story that kept me at the edge of my seat, and that's so alive from the Dragon Ball franchise. This is Robyn from Pop Spectrum giving Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods 5 pops out of 5. It's that good. Whether you like Dragon Ball Z or just need a good movie to watch, we highly recommend this movie for the story, character, and overall presentation. Dragon Ball Z Battle of the Gods is a great movie you need to watch. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go play some bingo. This will never get old. Be sure to like, favorite, and comment on this video, as well as subscribe to Pop Spectrum. Thank you for watching!